April Pokemon news update. There's none, but I still want to have a discussion and see what Pokemon fans are up to in these slow times, so if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below. So we have a post from Joe Merrick pointing this out, and even though Joe Merrick still has me blocked on Twitter for no reason, he blocked me on Cerebi even, because he kind of lost his mind a few years ago. This post right here probably going to be a good funnel as to what's going on, and he just kind of like says it how it is. We don't have any spin-off games, and in a weird news year like this, that actually matters because new Pokemon Snap came out in April, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for the Switch came out in March. So sometimes there's just a spin-off game you can dive into if you just need to play something new in Pokemon, but we don't even have that. Also, still a few months before we're likely to get Pokemon Legends ZA news. May doesn't really seem likely. Who knows what's happening with June anymore, and the Pokemon Company doesn't like giving us news. And when it came to Pokemon Legends Arceus, didn't we get like the first big update in August? So that's not good, which means we just have mobile games, TCG, and anime continuing their usual schedule. Yeah, Pokemon Masters EX, new characters, new story stuff, Pokemon Unite, new Pokemon, and then everything else is the same background Pokemon news, but nothing crazy because the Pokemon Company is just giving up on hyping their games. Also, the Pokemon European International Championship is going on, but all of competitive Pokemon is cheaters, TCG, VGC. We've been covering like the non-stop disqualifications from using hacked Pokemon, and I wanted to see if Kurt was cooking anything for hack checks, but I mean, when players are getting disqualified and outing themselves, you kind of can't beat that. So we're at like peak corruption. We're at peak this needs to fall apart because everyone's getting disqualified and nothing's happening. So who knows? As for how people are hanging in, I just really hope they keep doing event outbreaks. I love them and they have loads more potential. Really hoping for events like Hisuian, Voltorb, and other regional variations. Yeah, they're doing that, and then one a month, and it's not overdone. So it's kind of like what we had with Pokemon Sword and Shield for the max raid battles. I didn't think they were that interesting, but better shiny hunting is cool. And the themes for the mass outbreaks, I guess the 50 people still playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are enjoying it. Prediction, June, nothing. July, nothing. August, new Pokemon gets revealed. That's it. Still no gameplay. After that, no news until Pokemon Day 2025. The Pokemon community is absolutely insane. But at least this gets a response out of Joe Merrick so we can kind of see what he's thinking. Just my opinion, I don't believe they would have revealed Legends ZA if it wasn't due until the end of next year. Wait, there's a lot of negatives in there. Does that mean he believes it's going to release in like October, November 2025? Yes and no, because normally we get gameplay. Now, we didn't get that for Pokemon Sun and Moon, but then Pokemon Sun and Moon actually had a trailer in May. However, Pokemon Legends ZA, if we don't get a trailer in May, then this is not a normal release cycle. Who even knows? But also, like, they're not hyping up anything, even though there's a lot of excitement or anticipation around Pokemon Legends ZA. No teases, nothing. Like, that's not good. But at least Joe Merrick takes every opportunity to set the weirdos straight. Kinda nice though. Hopefully a more normal pause between releases adds to the quality of the final product. How does this stupidity keep on going in the Pokemon community? A delay in the release of a Pokemon game does nothing. The reason: different teams work on different things at different paces, so even if it launches yearly, the impact doesn't work that way. Yet most of the Pokemon community thinks that if any Pokemon game or a main series game was delayed by any amount of time, it gets better. Except that, no, because it already gets 3-4 years of development. And they refuse to accept that the Nintendo Switch is an underpowered console that was underpowered when it released 7 years ago. Maybe May, if we're lucky. August is most likely in my opinion, and that's probably going off of Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then nothing else to really talk about. Some ZA news at Worlds maybe. We get the first news in June. That's some very big hopium. And Pokemon's dead. And that's really it. Like, I've already broken down how Pokemon Legends ZA, there's nothing to be excited about. And then Palworld's actually like crushing it and doing some really cool stuff. And really, there's nothing else going on in Pokemon except for non-stop fake leaks that idiots continue to support, making this community worse and worse by the day, but also just horrendously fake theories and nonsense. Like, it's so wrong, it can't even be called speculation, and then just wrong information and people being stupid. That's all that is left in Pokemon, and when we don't have news to go off of, all of that gets even worse. Wait, people are really pushing a narrative that Legend ZA has barely started development. Why must we continue with this absolute nonsense? Can we not spread misinformation as a fact for 5 minutes? And here's why I'm so confused about Joe Merrick's Verlisify derangement syndrome, because I'm the only other person in the Pokemon community not spreading misinformation. He hates fake leaks too, and I don't cover fake leaks, but he went after me for clickbaiting even though I don't put fake information in my titles and thumbnails. And then we had a disagreement over Meltan. He believed it was a Generation 7 Pokemon. I called Generation 8. Kind of ended up neither, but it's more not a Generation 7 Pokemon. So weird stuff happened like that. And yeah, like, I agree with him on a lot of stuff. He still has like some weird takes and doesn't come down as hard on parts of the community as he should. But the block still makes absolutely no sense. And he also did false copyright strike me because I used his website in a video when everyone else does that. So we have this from a person that claims competition from a certain game is a reason why Game Freak suddenly is adding Mega Evolutions. People are really acting like Pokemon Legends Arceus was so successful even though it's the worst selling modern main series Pokemon game, that Game Freak just needed to rush out any kind of Legends idea and then funnel in as much fan service as possible, like Mega Evolutions, because Palworld is eating their lunch, even though it was already in development for years. So you're acting like they can't just add Megas within a year's time span. Here's how Megas are added. Program Mega Evolution, make the models, troubleshoot, 3 months rushed. Holy crap. Good lord. And then more derangement from terminally online people where they are too scared to spell the thing they're talking about. And then we have this weirdo again. Do you think Legend ZA might give us a whole new way to play in a main series Pokemon game? I can see this game moving away from the tried and true point-and-click battle menu screens that have been in use since 1996. We already have Legends Arceus, and this is Legends ZA, and there wasn't enough of a shakeup, even though everyone's pretending that Legends Arceus changed something in the formula, even though it didn't. I mean, you ever wonder why the Synchro Machine is in the Indigo Disc? Just to tease us at a new mechanic in ZA? Oh, the downtime is actually just making people go insane. The brain rot is impossible to keep track of. So yeah, wouldn't expect a massive genre change. No, makes sense. Holy crap. So yeah, nothing's going on in Pokemon, and stupidity is filling the void more than ever, because the Pokemon community gets worse and worse by the day, because I'm the only person trying to make it better. Insane. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.